Today we're going to be talking about lesson 3.5, part A, on solving two-step equations with whole numbers. So in order to do this, we're going to continue using those inverse or opposite operations. As we start learning about equations with more than one step, we are going to kind of use the reverse order of operations. So instead of multiplying or dividing first, we're going to add or subtract first, and then multiply or divide later. This will help us find the correct answer to the equations. So if we look here, if we start with that add or subtract, the opposite of adding 12 is to subtract 12. So we're going to subtract 12 on both sides of that equal sign. Plus 12 minus 12 makes a 0 or cancels. So we have 2x equals 4 minus 12. Opposite signs we subtract. 12 take away 4 is 8. And we keep the sign of that larger number. Now we have 2x equals negative 8. Well, 2 and x are being multiplied, so the opposite would be to divide by 2. Again, multiplying and dividing by 2 cancel, so we're left with x. Negative divided by a positive is a negative, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So our correct answer for the first equation is x equals negative 4. Now, go ahead and give the next one a try and come back when you're ready. To begin, we should have identified that the opposite of adding 9 is to subtract 9. When we do that, plus 9 minus 9 will cancel, so we have negative 5c equals negative 16 minus 9. They have the same sign, so we add 16 and 9 is 25, and we keep that sign. So we have negative 5c equals negative 25. Now we're going to go ahead and realize that negative 5 is being multiplied by c. The opposite of multiplying is dividing, so we're going to divide by negative 5 on both sides. Negative 5 multiplying and dividing cancel, so we're left with c. Negative divided by a negative is a positive, and 25 divided by 5 is 5. So c equals 5. Now if we look at take a quick look here at this third equation. 3 times the quantity of x minus 4 equals 9. Try to decide what the first step would be. If you said to use the distributive property, the arrows or the rainbows, you are correct. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. So now we have 3x minus 12 equals 9, which will resemble the other types of problems that we've tried today. So when we go to solve this, the opposite of subtracting 12 is to add. So we have 3x equals 9 plus 12 is 21. Now go ahead and try to finish this on your own. If you said we needed to divide by 3 on both sides, and we ended up with an answer of x equals 7, you are correct. Now let's go ahead and take a look at numbers 4 and 5. So here we see that we are adding 6. Well, the opposite of adding 6 is to subtract 6. So we have m over 2 equals 10 minus 6 is 4. M is being divided by 2, and the opposite of dividing by 2 is to multiply by 2. So remember, we're using the parentheses on the outside to show our multiplication. Multiplying by 2 and dividing by 2 cancel. So we have m is equal to 4 times 2, which is 8. So m equals 8. Now, go ahead and give the next one a try on your own. You should have started by subtracting 5 from both sides. The opposite of adding 5 is to subtract. So we have a 0 pair. Negative z over 3 equals 9 take away 5, which is 4. Now we can go ahead and multiply by 3 on both sides, because dividing by 3 and multiplying by 3 are inverse operations. So these will cancel. We're left with negative z equals 4 times 3, which is 12. Now, if you remember back to the problem from lesson 3.4, this is like negative 1z. We need a positive z as our answer. So we know that this is being multiplied, negative 1 times z. So the opposite is to divide. So this will cancel and we'll be left with z equals positive divided by a negative is a negative. 12 divided by 1 is 12. So z equals negative 12 for your answer.